Give them a shot to do what?
Welcome to The Divide with Mike and Corey, two diehard baseball fans who don't agree on anything. Which side will you choose? This is The Divide.
Welcome to The Divide with Mike and Corey.
Hopefully our disagreements one day bring us all together.
So stupid.
You're doing the Trump dance.
So corny and
Can't help it. We used to talk.
I hope our disagreements bring us together.
Yeah. I think I bring that back years ago.
Oh my God. Do you remember that?
Yeah. We should not care. We're going to bring a lot of things
This is The
back.
Divide. I love it, man. We used to talk through the intro all the time, and then we had respect for it, like we were like too good for it.
Yeah.
And I completely forgot we used to do that. Divide Live, Fox Sports The Gambler, 102.5 Philly, 104.1 Trent Tone. Check us out on the iHeart Radio app, or just I think they call it iHeart app now for you younger Gen Zers. But the Pope is dead. I just wanted to get that clip.
I was going to mention that there's like a preset feature now, like on the iHeart app, so you can add us to your preset on the iHeart Radio app.
Bro, I just wanted to get you off guard and see your reaction. Now we have that clip where I just yell it. And
The Pope is dead.
And you just start laughing. This is going to be gold, guys.
Oh,
just wait
man.
till it hits TikTok or Instagram. It's going to be fantastic.
Shout outs to Mama Powers. I want to give
I
a
miss
shout
Mama
outs
Powers.
to Barnegat right now and the surrounding area with the fire that's going
Yes. Insane.
on. Yeah.
Absolutely. What is this,
Yeah.
California? What are we doing here?
One of my buddies was like, Oprah's going to buy up all that land. I was like, oh my God. No, it's so terrible.
Bro, earthquakes, now fires. We're East California. That's what we are now.
I don't know. What I do know is I hope everybody's safe.
Yeah. Take a lesson from California.
Yeah.
Just get out early.
Yeah.
Don't wait.
Yeah.
Like, just
Yo, my brother's calling me. The cell service is terrible. Like, it's like I'm talking to somebody in 1992, like through a can, like Campbell's soup. And then he's like, hey, man, something's wrong with my car. I was like, what? He's like, there's so much ash and debris that it thinks it's like getting into, like, so the sensors are stopping his car.
no way. That's a thing.
I'm like, dude, stop driving.
I
Get in
knew.
your house.
I knew he
Yeah.
shouldn't have went electric.
But some
I
of
knew
the
it.
pictures are terrifying that he shared.
Dude, the flames are insane. It's wild.
Yeah.
Some of it's funny because it's like
It's not funny.
no, it's not funny.
Neither's the Pope.
What I have to say. It's not as funny as the Pope.
Yeah.
What's funny is, like, depending on who you talk to, some people know everything about it, and some people have no clue.
Fair.
Like, I texted, I was supposed to have a work thing tonight,
Yeah.
and it got canceled
Because of the fires.
because of the fires, because
Right.
the company that we were doing it with is based down there, and they're like, look, a lot of our workers are displaced, blah, 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 blah. So I texted my wife and said, like, look, like, I don't have
Yeah.
to go to the work thing. I'm going to do this instead. And she's like, well, why? I'm like, well, because of the fires, they're down in that area. She goes, what fires?
Yeah.
What fires?
So
Get out of our house and look to the left. Like,
And, yeah.
those fires, bro. Like,
in Philly, they're like, I was like, hey, I just got to check in with my family real quick. I need like 10 minutes. Like, all right, man. Like, is this like a normal routine for you? And I was like, no, like literally the entire town's on fire.
You know that town my brother lives in?
Yeah.
Yeah,
My mom
it's
hasn't
up in
had
flames.
power.
I forgot
Roads
Mom's
are closed.
technically down there too.
Yeah, everybody is except for me. And then my one sister Barb is in Tuckerton, so she's like offering a safe haven for them. And I was like, obviously they could come here if they want.
Oh, I thought you were like she was offering, but
So
I
I
was like,
declined.
No.
I declined.
I'm like,
No,
house
no.
is full. All right.
Yeah, no, God, no. But so far so good. Germ was like, you need to tell your brother to stay inside because Like, I don't want to hear a radio thing where if you were involved in the Barnegat fires, call this right now.
Listen, I've watched Carl do bong hits.
Oh my God.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Out of all of us,
I would never want to put that on.
Yeah,
I'm just
that's
kidding.
So funny.
I haven't watched him do any of that.
He's running Barnegat
Little League right now.
Yeah, he's
no, he's a good egg, that Carl.
Yeah.
I've offered numerous times and he said no. No, I'm kidding. I haven't offered. I'm too selfish. Let's get into a little bit of sports because the one person that still listens to us, I think, wants to hear from us about that.
Maybe.
Life is good as a Yankee and Met fan right now.
Oh man, it's like when we first started here.
It is.
Like it gave me flashbacks of whatever year that was.
2021.
20
or 21. What was our first? Oh, at the Gambler.
Yeah, you're right. 21.
Was it Swansea Van? At 22? I think 22.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll get the dates.
Yeah, who cares?
But whatever it was great.
Oh, who cares?
We started on a Philly radio station, and both New York teams were just amazing.
And that's where
Insane.
we're at now. Now, what I will share, and this is why Philly should calm down a little bit.
Exactly. Go ahead.
At the end result of that,
Yep.
Phillies were in the World Series.
They were.
And both New York teams are home.
They were.
So
Yep.
everybody calm down. You need to calm down.
Simmer down.
Simmer down now.
Simmer down now.
Yeah.
Simmer down now.
Yeah.
Anyway, Mets are on top. Yankees are on top. Philly,
We're
you're
all
doing
on top.
okay.
They're fine. They're fine.
There's no need to panic.
Right.
Guys.
Atlanta should panic.
we're-
Like, that's it.
Yo, I don't know what's going on in Atlanta, but
Yo,
if
it's
someone could tell
hilarious.
them they have baseball to play, that would be fantastic.
Yo, it's great. That's like, it's about damn time, though. Like, it's about time. Like, they need to have
I
a
don't
bad
know
year.
What is going on?
Yeah, it's so
I mean,
great. It's
dude,
so great. I love it.
You can't even
Yeah.
argue like, oh, well, their schedule's been tough. Like, no, it's been
Dude,
been
baseball's
all right.
baseball. I don't care what anybody says about schedule. Like,
Wait a second. No, he's right. Baseball is baseball. I fact checked it
fact
right
checked.
there.
All right. The Mets historically lose to the crappier teams. So, like, when everybody's like, oh, the Mets had the easiest schedule. Cool. They took advantage of that schedule, and now they have a lead. Like, that's baseball, Susan. You know what I mean? Like, it's just ridiculous to have that argument. We're all going to play the same amount of games. We're all going to play pretty much the same amount of teams and the same amount of times, except for the Mets, ironically, have to play the Yankees every goddamn year. Right?
It's just good marketing.
It is. It's great money. It's good marketing.
Well,
it's
you
great
guys
for
have had the
vibe.
better of that for like the last 2 years. now.
Finally.
I mean,
but do you know how many times? Like
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Oh, Mets
I do
missed
know how
the
many.
playoff by one game, and it's like, oh man, well, who did you play? Oh, we played the Phillies. Played Toronto. Like, oh, who did we play? The freaking souped up, steroid using,
But it's because
crackhead abusing.
Hey, wait! I take
Bronx
offense
Bombers.
to that. Everybody was using steroids.
No,
I don't
no,
care.
no. Yeah, and you hired all of them.
That doctor was working by himself. These players had no idea.
Yeah.
Clemens had no idea.
Back then, you had that doctor. Now you got the MIT scientist. What's next? Elon Musk is gonna shoot
Listen.
baseballs into space for you? Look, AI. Like we have the first. The Yankees just signed the first AI player.
Billy Bean got to what is it? Bill James. Billy Bean got to Bill James first. Otherwise, we would have had our own little Moneyball situation going on. So, but listen, long baseball season.
Very long.
Everybody, calm down.
Yeah.
Things will be okay.
Right.
Plus, if you're sick of gambling on baseball, Philly, you can gamble on other things in the near future.
Yes.
You want to get into that a little bit?
Our first of the year, probably 2 years. We're bringing it back.
Oh yeah, definitely 2
A
years.
brace yourself segment.
Let's do it.
So the governor had Sean Brace, our program director, the host of the Daily Ticket from 3 to 6.
Guess everybody else is busy.
No. Sean Brace is known in this market, just so you know, to be that guy, and he is that guy. And I was so proud of him. I called him
Busted
earlier.
his chops. No, he must have been stoked about
But
that.
yeah, Philly is joining 5 other states, I believe, in this
Yes.
new poker coalition. If you want to share the rest.
I love that it's like a poker coalition too. Like it's this. So along with online gambling on sports, now it's poker as well. There's, I guess, as far as the multi-state internet gaming agreement is concerned,
Right.
that now it's like this poker market. So Governor Shapiro signed a multi-state gaming agreement for bringing Pennsylvania into the shared online poker market. Pennsylvania joins New Jersey, Nevada, Delaware, West Virginia, Michigan, all in the agreement. And I can't tell you what a wild combination of states that is. I'm reading this and I'm like, all right, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Delaware, Nevada, that makes sense. West Virginia, Michigan, like it's just kind of all over the place, but to each their own, it'll catch on. Governor's office says the expansion of online gaming for poker creates more choice of freedom for the 150,000 online poker players across the state, increasing the pool of players by more than 50%. So if you guys have ever played poker before, online poker playing can be played against other individuals online. So it's basically online gaming with live people, but it's poker and a virtual deck, so to speak.
Online poking needs to be consensual.
Yes. But there's plenty of free online poking.
Yeah.
If you don't need to pay for that.
Yo, I'm just excited. Our boy Sean Brace was in the mix with the governor to announce this amazing, amazing partnership. Again, I don't know what any of that means. I don't know anything. What I know is Sean Brace knows gambling, and if you're gonna make an announcement, you need SB in your corner. That's what the governor did. Pretty freaking awesome.
And gambling, this is gonna sound so terrible, but perfect for this station. Gambling helps the state, you guys. Like, it's money into the state. It helps the Commonwealth.
I feel so bad for that guy. Like, you can't. It helps. Like, all right, you're right. Like, let me add another couple $100.
We need you losers to put your money on the line.
Responsible gambling helps. Is that better?
No, I think all gambling helps, but we want you to do it responsibly. I think the terrible gamblers help more, to be honest with you.
Wasn't it originally for the education system? Like, was that the first? That's why they were okay with like the lottery and stuff.
Not specifically, but you're not
certain
far
states
from.
Yeah,
I
feel
police
like it's not
force,
there anymore.
your educators. It's the things that these
people we don't pay.
Each tax, yes,
save our lives.
A certain percentage
raise
goes
our kids.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Look, some people want to gamble.
I get you.
Some people want to gamble, and it's better than donating to a charity, right?
You
get
got to
to
know when to
gamble,
hold
and you
them,
still have
know when to fold them.
Yeah, you got to know when to walk away. And you got to know when to run.
I didn't know.
You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. All right, that's it.
There was a song last night, and
Penny
we were at trivia, like at Chickies and Pete's, and Jen swore it was Johnny Cash. I was like, I don't know who this person is. Oh, it was the song, "The House in New Orleans." There is a house.
No, that's not Cash.
Rising Sun. Yeah, and she's like, "Oh, this is Johnny Cash." I was like, "It's absolutely not Johnny Cash."
Has she heard Johnny Cash? She knows what he sounds like.
That's what I said.
Oh, this is Alanis Morissette. That's what I mean. You could have threw that out there, and that would have been a better guess.
Way closer. Yeah. And so like I was just like, "Yo, dude, that's not right. That's not remotely close right." And she still then told, which you're not supposed to do in trivia, so Jenny is now banned. She then told the other group that she thought it was Johnny Cash, and then they agreed with her. And
what?
I was like, "Yo, guys, I don't know who it is." Like, I feel
animals.
like the animals. I knew that. And it's like a aha moment. But she's convincing everybody around her that's Johnny Cash. I was like, that is not Johnny Cash. Like, not even close.
She should run for office. That's anybody that can convince people around them. Like, no, this is it. Right, guys?
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Oh, and then Peyton told her that one of the artists was Billie Eilish. And she's like, I just thought she was joking. I was like, she would know
more than us.
You know who your daughter is.
She would know
like
more
your
than
daughter's
us.
been on Q102 more than any other host.
Dude, I don't care. Like, this is like that I'm old moment is like when I'm teaching and the kids are like, "Oh, have you heard this song?" And I'm like, "By who?" And they name an artist. They could be making it up.
Little
Dude,
Shawty.
I think they're messing with me. I have no, unless it's like Usher or give me an artist that still makes music today that we would know.
Yeah, I mean,
Exactly.
Will Smith.
Exactly. Will Smith, you know what I mean? Like, I have no clue.
No idea.
Zero.
Yeah.
It sucks. I feel so old.
I do Dasha. No, not
Dash is the country.
Dash is
rising.
the kitchen and country. Peyton likes her, but also
she's like a little newer. She's been around for a few years.
Disha, or is it, what is the one that does the why can't I remember her name? Whatever.
I can't help you with that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I know there's a Dasha.
Doshi.
What?
Sorry, we're not on Q102. Doshi. She does, bro, she's got like 2 songs that are amazing. But the one is like, whenever Peyton's upset, I was like, let's do some breathing exercises. And she does a,
That's a.
dude,
I gotta look this up.
It's her version of, and I said this to Buster on when we were on to lunch together. It is like my daughter's version of Eminem. Like this, yes, seriously, because she's listening, or maybe even like, for me, it would have been Biggie at that age, and then like Eminem in 8th grade, right? Yeah, but dude, or Tupac, Biggie, like in 3rd and 4th grade.
So
where I'm hearing the radio edited versions, but she's obsessed.
I understand the obsessed part. Like, so if you're comparing it, like it's like her version of this with her infatuation with it, I get it.
No.
But I feel like our
Because the
parents
topics
knew
are-
who Biggie was,
But
or they knew who
yeah.
Eminem was. Like the
And
fact
her
that like
parents
you
know
have.
who, and you would know too.
I would, I guess, if I had a
Yeah,
kid
yeah.
that listens to that stuff. My kid listens to Mickey
Doshi,
Mouse, and
yeah, right now.
I mean, I don't know
Like-
if you guys have heard the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse theme,
Yeah.
but it is insane.
Speaking of songs that I wish my niece or nephew didn't know, WrestleMania was on Easter.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, and the John Cena theme song is constantly played throughout this household.
Yes.
especially on the day of 2 JCs, John Cena and Jesus Christ.
That's right. He has risen.
He has risen.
He has risen.
So my
John
niece
Cena, that is.
left my house and now sings John Cena sucks. John Cena sucks.
I swear, this is why kids can't have nice things.
And when a kid's like barely just out of diapers, like maybe that's not what they should be singing.
How old
So my
was-
brother,
how old?
it's autumn. So
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know. It was
yeah.
that kid.
When you said it's Kylie O'Brien, they're saying worse stuff.
I know, but that's
Yeah,
why I was
yeah.
kind of like, oh, that's cute. Maybe Carl just doesn't want him saying that. I didn't know.
No,
Autumn. I thought it was
my
like-
brother's Carl, not Bert.
Oh man.
In all seriousness, I love you, Bert. But
I
yeah,
know.
no, Carl's like, thanks a lot. And then like I called him, I was like, is this my fault? He's like, no, but what your fault is like, I said, the Met lanterns that have been on the
Dude, yeah, those things.
bar. Yeah,
I
so
thought you were like,
I was hoarding them. Shout outs to Josh from PC Richard and Son. Hooked me up with a ton of them. He found them at a dollar store in Philly. And he was like, he bought them all. And I was like, you psycho. And so it finally got to me, and my nephew asked for a bunch of them, and I said, yeah. Cause
no, bro, they're mine.
No, and just knowing to piss Carl off. So he's like, I don't blame you for the John Cena sucks thing. I blame everybody for that. But the Met lanterns, like, WTF, Mike. And I was like, yeah, that's fair.
Listen, Carl, you were in charge of that household. You could have smashed those in front of your kid to teach him a lesson.
No.
You could have, Carl.
I was like, send him to Bri. Bri is the person that I thought about when I was going to make that. So, yeah, dude, this is it's been pretty eventful for the last 20 minutes. I'm just going to throw it out there.
Bro, what I'm like, I know this is going to be a short podcast anyway. We don't have much time.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like we're on the bubble of just crazy sports news. The
Right.
NFL draft is
It's
right
right
around
now.
the corner.
Right
Like,
now.
It's just like
Yeah.
it's percolating. Something crazy is going to happen. So I'm glad we're back in the swing of things. The Giants were in the news. All the rumors around the draft.
Yeah.
They're panicking, desperately trying to trade up for a first round draft pick. Cam Ward seems to be that guy.
Give them a shot to do what?
Exactly.
Otis Anderson.
Shador Sanders. Rumor has it after interviews and different coaches' perspectives, he's starting to drop in the draft. We don't like speculating too much on this show about the draft because we just watch it, and half the time, you get the Ryan Leafs that just don't pan out, and that's what it is. Mm-hmm. But I will tell you one thing.
Or we got the Saquon Barkleys that pan out for Philly and not New York.
That was a good pause. That was a good pause.
I know
That
it's
was a good pause.
Saquon. I just somebody call him.
Dude, I couldn't be happier for Saquon. That's because I don't care about the Giants, but I just, what is it? I like any, I would be mad if the Mets went and won a World Series with Juan Soto.
Oh, if
You know what I mean?
I get that, but I
like
would,
the fact
yeah.
that the Giants didn't, it's not like the Yankees didn't try to pay Soto.
Right.
Soto was like, I'm going here.
Right.
The Giants were like, good luck, bro. No
Right,
one's going to
right.
pay you.
Yeah.
And then the team that won the goddamn Super Bowl was like, no,
Right.
we'll pay him. And this is why.
Oh, we'll pay him.
Because you're going to have a career season and just being insane
Right.
for like,
Yeah.
are you kidding? And it's a divisional rival. It is wild to me. Fantastic.
No, I agree. Like the whole Pete Alonso thing with the Mets, right?
Yeah.
If he went somewhere else, won a World Series, I'd be so happy for Pete.
Of course.
Because like I just felt like, if your fan base is chanting, bring back Alonso, like we want Pete. And all this
Not
other
even
stuff.
fan base. If your
Like,
player has said numerous times, I want to play here.
And he showed how clutch he could be when the game is on the line. It just blew my mind that they didn't just say, "Hey, let's figure this out long term." And like, look at what he's done the last 25 games. It's insane. He's an MVP,
Dude,
he's a goddamn
it is
MVP.
now what I label
Right.
the Juan Soto effect.
Yeah,
It
fair.
just it's there is no way to explain it on the Yankees. Listen, the
Dude.
Lindor, Alonso, Soto, I mean, it's not like you can
It's-
pitch around all of
yeah.
these guys. It's how many you can't pick and choose. So
Everybody's
what do
stressed out in Philly because they're just like somebody else is going to beat you. It's like a death by a thousand needles, and that's when a baseball team's playing the best.
Yeah.
Like it's not just the long ball. They have that. They
Right.
have that. They
Right.
have that more than any other team. But they're going to hit a double. They're going to score 2 runs, and they're just going to run 6 on you without you even noticing.
It's wild.
Yeah,
It is.
and they have a shutout bullpen right now. The starting lineup was always the question mark, and it looks like our GM knew what the heck he was doing.
Well, for now, it
yeah,
still
for
is
now.
early. We'll
I get
celebrate
that.
it.
Yeah.
We'll celebrate it as it comes, but
Yeah.
we take it all with a grain of salt. We're
But
not gonna
it would have to be a huge fall from grace for them to not realize like they built a pretty decent ball club. So
Fair
and,
enough.
and yeah, we could have a few more starting pitchers that join the fold.
anything can
but-
happen at the trade deadline.
Exactly,
Anything
but
can happen.
I'm not worried about it right now.
Why should you be worried? You're in first.
And the other
Can't
thing
be
is
worried at
like
the top.
so the beauty of this, and I can't wait to talk to Sheffield Truffler because like he's upset about it. But Pete Alonso, not Pete Alonso, Juan Soto getting cheered during his slump, and they're like, "You stole that from us, Philly. You stole it. Like this is New York. Like why are you doing this? This is our thing. We gave Trey Turner a standing ovation. Next thing you know, we were in the World Series. Like blah blah blah, all this other crap." And I was like, "Yo, dude, like, who cares? Like, first off, somebody's actually doing something good that came out of Philly. That's number one.
Right.
Number two, do you know who the first ever mascot was?
For who?
The world,
No.
Mr. Met.
I'd have to fact check that.
Yeah, you can fact check that.
Hold on, I'm going to fact check right now. I don't
At
want
the
you to
very
be
least,
right.
the first MLB mascot. And then we got to wrap up after this.
Oh my God, he's right.
Oh my God!
New York
Mike Powell
Mets,
is
Mr.
fact-checked.
Met is generally considered the first MLB mascot.
Right.
Appearing in 1963 as a cartoon drawing and then a costume mascot in 64 when the Mets moved to which stadium, Mike?
The Polo Grounds to Shea Stadium.
Shea Stadium. I don't know how I feel about that.
And that's it, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know how I feel.
Your green little furry dude does not exist if the New York Mets didn't create a mascot. So
Well, I imagine what was the pitch for the first mascot? Like, hey, see this cartoon?
No,
Let's
I
make a
love-
costume.
yeah, the funniest, my favorite thing forever, and I know we covered it on the first ever Divide ever, but the Yankees wannabe mascot that was the guy that died in the plane crash your dad loves.
Thurman.
Thurman Munson.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember
Like, it's
right
the
now.
big-ass
But,
mustache.
yeah, they're like, we'll give him the mustache of Thurman and the body of a testicle. It's just ridiculous.
Bro,
it's absolutely
it was
ridiculous.
so terrible. It literally looks like a panache with a stash, man. It's wild. I don't know what the Yankees would. It'd be fun for the Yankees to come up with a mascot. I'd be like that. That could be an interactive social media experience where it's like, hey, we're voting on mascots, or like, hey, you can. I bet you can literally go to Chat GPT or some sort of AI to create a mascot for the Yankees. Let's see. Most realistic art generator for AI. We'll get it. We'll get it. Short one today, guys. What we're going to do is we will be back next week with more Divide Live. Just to give you a little taste, a little short one today. We'll sign off. We'll get to bigger things. We'll hit you next week. Stay safe, everybody in Barnegat. We love you, and we'll see you next week. Divide Live, Fox Sports The Gambler.